Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity TV here in our studios in Munich, and it's my pleasure to have today EnWave here from Vancouver. John Budreski, the executive chairman, wants to give us an update. The last time we spoke in January in his office in Vancouver. And John, I'm happy to have you here now in Germany, in Munich.
You. It's good to be back in Munich.
Absolutely. Last 5 months were quite interesting for EnWave. Can you give us a short summary on that, please?
It can be said in a few words. We have been working hard at selling more machines and building our royalty portfolio and signing more collaboration agreements. The last few months we've installed a machine with Bonduelle, which is up and running. We're in the process of installing a machine with Hormel Foods. We signed a deal with Umland, which is a very high-end kosher cheese product. We've been developing and building the cheese business in the United States and more things like that.
Wow. So that means you are now really building, let's say, not on research and development, you're more focusing on, let's say, real license deals, meaning to get money into the company, right?
That's very true. Since we spoke last July, and then again since we spoke in January, we've dedicated a lot of resources, people, time, energy, travel, to finding more purchasers of the equipment to build up the royalty portfolio. So a lot of energy of the company is directed at what I call partner acquisition. When we sell a machine to somebody, they're going to pay us a royalty for a long period of time, and we consider them to be partners. We'll supply the best technology, they'll deliver the best product, and they'll be sending us the royalty money on a quarterly basis. So I call them partners, and we are dedicating a lot of resources to partner acquisition.
Can you give our viewers maybe a little bit of an idea? I know you cannot say definite numbers, but the machines you have installed so far, what can you expect when everything goes the right way you want it, when the full capacity is reached? What can we expect, like on a per annum basis on a royalty? Do we talk about, let's say, $250,000? Do we talk about $1 million? You know, a little bit of a guidance.
The machines cost roughly in US dollars about $1.5 million. The royalty that we put on them is typically single-digit percentages. And we've been public on the cheese business, that's a 5% royalty that's on those. If the machine is operating at full capacity, and not all of them will, but if the machine's operating at full capacity, we would receive annual royalties in the order of $200,000 to $400,000 a year.
Okay, that's fine. What's the burn rate of the company?
Pardon me?
The burn rate of the company?
We spend about $250,000 a month for covering all of our expenses. However, we recover a lot of those expenses when we manufacture machines and sell them. And we have some royalty income now, which is starting to build. And we also have the revenues from the Binder organization, which is generally a net cash flow neutral.
That's fantastic. So can we say that your costs are almost covered?
I think they are covered.
Yeah.
They are covered in a lumpy fashion because we sell machines on an intermittent basis. So it's not a certainty that they're covered. However, we look at our future machine sales and the prospects that we got, and we're comfortable that we can survive with our cash. Okay,
fantastic. I saw in your presentation that now the Moon cheese, which I love really, I'm totally addicted to it. It's a wonderful product. I saw you have it now in 2,800 stores.
That's correct.
And you're also collaborating, I think it's a test phase with a major US coffee chain.
That's true.
With 3,500 shops. So, well, expectations are quite clear. You want to sell as much as possible, right?
Yes. So the Moon Cheese business started formally in the summer of 2014 with a few hundred grocery stores. We're now in 2,800 grocery stores. We have a trial with a major U.S. coffee chain that has about 12,000 stores. Our trial will be in about 3,500 stores. It'll be in July and August. The product's been manufactured, it's been shipped, it's in their distribution system, and I presume it's starting to land in stores because they'll be putting it on the shelves in July of this year. And so a lot of people want to get their product in this store, and not many do. So we're not certain that we'll be an ongoing supply there. We hope we are. But we can't think of a better way to popularize Moon cheese than to have it sold across the United States of America during the summertime and in 3,500 stores.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a big chance, at least, that people like the product, they try it, and then they come back.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Fantastic.
We couldn't ask for better exposure.
That's right. Can you give us a bit of an outlook, let's say, by the end of the year? What do you want to achieve? I'm sure you have maybe a little bit more of development research also in the back end, I would say, And of course, you want to sell more machines. Can you give a bit of a guidance? Is that possible?
Guidance is hard, but what we want to achieve is results from our efforts to sell more machines. And so we are hoping to have a few more machine sales by the end of the year. Also, with the Hormel machine going into production, with the Bonduelle machine going into production, they'll be starting to market their products. And we'd like to see some visibility on repeat machine orders from those two organizations. We have a machine that we put in Chile that does dried fruit. We'd like to see visibility on a repeat order from that organization as well. and we're hoping to sell machines into other countries besides the United States and Canada.
But that would also mean when the machines are working, you would generate royalties.
That's correct.
So that means you can hopefully then show also, let's say, continuing rising royalty stream, right?
This is exactly what our business is. We want to put as many machines in as many countries, producing as many products from as many operators as we can. We would like our fleet of machines to number into the hundreds.
Fantastic. As far as I understand, this is, from your perspective, a high marginal business, of course,
Yes.
because you don't need hundreds of people, even when you sell more machines, or let's say when you collect more royalties, you can stay with nearly the same team, I would say. So let's assume we are 3 years further on and you make money. What
Yes.
will you do with the money?
We intend to pay a dividend with that money. Our business model is to have the manufacturer of the machines pay for the overheads of running the company, and we are structuring that the royalty payments will be flowed through to the shareholders as dividends.
So, I mean, real awarding the shareholders.
That's exactly it.
Fantastic, great. Maybe a question a bit outside of the business. Have you been approached so far? Because your technology is so fantastic and so good. I can imagine that large companies may be interested to buy you guys.
I don't know. We have not really been approached. We certainly are aware that people are watching us.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. John, thank you very much. All the best for that. And I like the approach of the shareholders that you want to give the money back. That's very good.
Yes.
And I keep fingers crossed that you sell as many machines as possible, because I'm a shareholder too.
Thank you. We're working very hard to do just that.
Super, great. John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was John Budreski, the executive chairman of EnWave. And yeah, well, you heard it. First of all, what I really like as a shareholder, I am too. And I find the technology fantastic and the products are outstanding, like Moon Cheese, for example. They want to give back the money to the shareholders, and it looks like that money starts to fly into the company. And they sold more machines. More machines they will sell, that's for sure. And when Hormel and also Bonduelle and Milne, all the machines are installed, and some more orders will happen. I think that's quite likely because they have big success. Well, we will see upcoming royalty stream, rising royalty stream, and that's what we are here for. So check it out. Thanks and bye-bye from Munich.
Thank you.